Okay, hello viewers. I wanted to look at the Trump's immigration policy following the second tragedy. Surely this is enough. I know it would be enough in Australia to force the government's hand to change their policy, reunite those children, make sure those children are back with their parents, to have a look at the border and what's happening there, why these children are passing away. Are there going to be investigations? Will Trump be taken? Will there be justice for these children who have died? Um, Something's not right there. There's a obviously, is there going to be enough outrage to force a change in his draconian, brutal policies, immigration policies? Let's have a look. Will Trump be forced to examine? Will there be investigations over the immigration policy that resulted in the tragic deaths of two young children? Will there be enough outrage? Okay, I'll bring this down. This is quite a serious reading. Okay, so straight away we've got the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands comes forward. This is self-defense and protection. Okay, what this is telling me is he's still going to be spinning it. He's still going to be trying to blame other people. He's really increasingly isolated on this. It tells me that some Republicans are going to come forward and want answers as well. It's really an unravelling, isn't it? But it shouldn't take the deaths of two young children. There's going to be heavy judgment come down on Trump and Miller and everyone else involved in this this border policy, and particularly for the minister Kirsten. I can't even pronounce her last name. Nielsen, sorry. I guess that's a Freudian slip because I cannot even stand to look at her. Queen of Pentacles, I really think that this might be the Democrats in the House, okay? This is like the resourceful person and it's also the skilled person. This could even be Pelosi bringing forward an investigation in January. Again, this is the battle weariness of the Trump government and indeed Trump himself. How many more things can he fight off? This is quite serious. He's not going to escape this. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so that to me is more likely to be the Democrats in the House. The Queen of Pentacles. It could even be the Queen of Pentacles. Could even be Kirsten Nielsen. Again, who's battle weary, but to me, the Queen of Wands, who this person is this confidence, self assurance. They're definitely the Democrats in the House in January. They're going to be looking at this, and indeed some of the Republicans as well. This is freedom. There's going to be strong action. People are outraged. Look at this card. They're coming, and they're outraged. I think this is, there's been a lot of things that have tipped the scales against Trump, but this is one of them. Action's going to come forward strongly and from many sources. If you look at these as arrows, these arrows are coming straight to both Trump and the Trump government and to his minister. His Minister for Homeland Security, Kirsten Nielsen. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi, there's going to be a change of policy in some way. There's going to be a proposal put here. I think, even though this is the Christmas break, I honestly think that there's going to be some really strong action coming forward. This is like Syria was, the first tragedy, then Syria, then the resignations. I read an interview with McCaskill, the outgoing senator, unfortunately, who didn't retain, Democratic Senator Claire McCaskill, who didn't retain her seat. I read an interview where she said, Republicans say behind Trump's back, he is mad, he is nuts. He's got to, we've got to get him out of there. So this feeling is intensifying. It's almost daily. It's intensifying. So this latest unfortunate tragedy is going to be another another reason for we'll see a lot of action in January, a lot of action. I'll read tomorrow on Trump's January, but I wanted to do that reading there. So there's going to be investigations, and there's going to be a lot of outcry, and there's going to be a lot of action going forward in relation to Trump's immigration policy by the Democrats in the House in January. Okay, thank you, viewers.